guys, welcome to my video. This is just a quick video on the Elgato Stream Deck. It's a bit of equipment I bought myself personally for streaming. I thought I'd just give you a bit of a review on it and what I thought about it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the stand itself. So I'm going to get the stand to show you. As you can see here, the stand is I find it quite flimsy to be fair, but it holds it in right. And also, as well as that, it doesn't seem to move much, which is good. Don't seem to get many problems with it. And it easily fits on to the actual device itself, which is great. I keep that normally out of the way when I'm streaming, so that doesn't really affect anything really. So next thing I find with the LED kind of screen, it's really good. It makes everything so much simpler. I have two screens here myself, but I do find it a lot easier to just literally click a button. So when I'm doing my post for Twitter, it's just literally going on to the one button, going through it again, finding the post that I've already preset, and just pressing it again. Great thing about it as well is you can put your own pictures. So for my Twitter, it's literally the Twitter symbol, so it's easy itself and it explains itself really. Next one is for my program. So when I'm in a game and I need to open another program and it's then coming out of the game and trying to get the program again, what I tend to do is I've got it all pre-programmed on here. So I've got my Streamlabs OBS, my Discord, my Steam, and also for my voices and stuff, but that's primarily on there. So as soon as I click it, it will open it. What you tend to do to get all the stuff, and then you literally it's just a button to go back and it will go back again. So it's very easy to follow, very easy to do, and self-explanatory on that one. You can get different ones. There's a smaller one and then there's this bigger one that I've got, which is 15 screens, but because you're able to literally just go straight back into the one before, it's a lot easier. But saying that, you can do it without it, and when you're starting off streaming, I found it like never really had to use it, so it never really bothered me. But as I said, over time that I'm starting to now need a lot more stuff up, a lot more windows up, it just makes it a lot easier to kind of control and have. So definitely, like I said, with this with the Elgato Stream Deck, definitely worth getting, definitely worth having, especially for me as a streamer on Twitch. First time doing an actual video on an actual product, so I thought I'd just give it a go, see what I thought about it, see what my opinion was. Other people might have different opinions, but it's kind of each to their own really. But yeah, like I said, as well as that, I have my Streamlabs OBS. I can control my screens as well, so if I'm playing a game and I've got to go somewhere, I can go straight to the be right back, or I can also pause. I can mute the mic, mute the webcam. I can go to just webcam, so if I'm not playing a game and I want to just talk like this, then I can easily just go straight into that by clicking a button. With this kind of thing, you also have your Twitch, so that allows you to see your view counter, so you don't have to be worrying about having a screen up. It then allows you to control messages, so if you have a message that you want to kind of put out through your stream but you don't want to type it up, then you can just literally press a button and it does it for you. So with that kind of easy side of it, it is a lot easier and a lot better to just have that, so you've literally got it set up to press the buttons. Software issue really, not really any problems with that kind of thing. It's straightforward having a program, and 9 times out of 10 it will even ask you when you click onto it if you would like to update, which just update it and it's fine. There's so many different features you can do with it as well. I just literally primarily use it for my programs, my Twitter, and for my Streamlabs OBS. It also works on other things like capture cards, mixer, and all other kind of things really. Allows you to do control music and stuff like that really. Like I said to you, I've got the 15 buttons, but then once you click into that button, it then opens the 15 screens again, and then you can technically do that again and again and again, so you would have multiple screens. So if you do have a lower budget and you can't afford the 15 one, I would get the 6 one, and it still does exactly the same. It just allows you to have, it just means you have to go through a few more extra buttons. But with my kind of opinion on it is if you can get the smaller one cheaper, get that one first. I don't use all the buttons. I have literally 4 or 5 of the buttons taken on my first screen, and then I go in and then I use about half of them again there, so they're not really used regularly anyway. But like I said, really happy with the product, really happy with doing it with my stream. Makes my life a lot easier. Having the dual screens as well. When I have OBS open on the left hand side of my screen, I don't need to scroll across to have a look. I literally just press the button and it will come straight over to the next scene. So I don't have to actually be worrying about when I'm playing a game if I need to pause or anything like that, or if I need to screenshot. If I want to screenshot my game or record my game, I can just literally press the button on it. Like I said, it's a hard one because it is very good. I find it a lot easier, and it's really good because you can literally plug it in and go. It's not a case of having to learn too hard on what you do. When you open the app itself, once you've downloaded it and you have the app itself, oh, there we go, look, it's just doing an update now on me. So you literally go into it and it will do the update for you. It allows you to do a lot more once you've done the update as well, and as well it's always updating and doing new things as well. Making sure you always have memory on there as well, space on there to do the update, which is very important. But it's just a lot easier, a lot better. It also has OBS Studios on there, so if you don't use OBS Streamlabs, you're using OBS Studios. You also have that on there, which you have scenes, recording, sources, exactly the same really as the Streamlabs OBS, but it just allows you to be able to use that, because with OBS Studios I found that it's a little bit more detailed and a little bit more complicated to kind of get your head around. When I first started streaming, really you need something that just literally does most of it for you, and then gives you then more time to kind of actually learn what to do. So like I said, really good product. Like I said, I wouldn't be without it now since I've had it. Definitely worth buying. I know they've brought out new ones as well, which is a new, I think it's called a Stream Deck XL. Looks very good, to be fair. A lot more sturdier. The holders are a lot more sturdier. It seems to be a lot better. Buttons are a lot more. Not really something that's really, if you like said in a mid streamer, starting streamer, it's not really something worth kind of getting, but it would be something worth to work towards kind of thing. But like I said, it comes in a really nice box, easy to follow kind of thing. You don't have to worry about that kind of thing. You can easily just like I said, plug in and go, and with that kind of thing, that's the way it kind of goes with that. So you've got, let's have a look on whatever else you can do. So you got Streamlabs, oh, we've got Streamlabs as well. So skip alerts, mute alerts, pause alerts, pretty much empty jar, so when you're doing like the tip jar, Streamlab OBS. You got systems as well, so websites, so if you want to add a website that you'd like to show people, you can easily get that up. Like I said, with Twitch you can literally play an ad, clear chat, viewers, follow chat, so change it over between sub chat and follow chat. Twitter, you can pretty much tweet anything. Doesn't allow you to tweet the same thing. So if you write the same one message on one box and another message on another box, you can't tweet the same thing twice. So it'll just basically say no. Well, it just won't flash the tick to say it's done it. XSplit, YouTube. So when you're on YouTube and you're gaming, live streaming, you can see the view count. Also messages. So if you can't type messages because you're playing a game, you can preset messages to set, like, to press the button to basically upload the things. One thing I quite like and I've been messing around with is the voice mod, so changing your voices, stuff like that. It's quite easy to kind of download the program and add that kind of thing. One I don't use myself, but it's on here, is Spotify. So with Spotify you can pretty much play music, shuffle mode, volume up, volume down. Allows you to have kind of music within the background in the stream itself. And then control center, so setting temperatures, setting brightness, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so like I said, I have also my memes on there. I have my sound effects, voices, and all that kind of stuff. Do find it a lot easier. Just having a quick gander, but like I said, let's have a look and see. The Steam Decks, they come in, like I said, and they come in different Stream Decks. They come in, let's have a look at what they got. So the Stream Decks vary, they really do vary in price. Like I said, you could get the 6 LED one for around about £80. You can get about £140 is the 15 one, which I have, and then you've got the new Elgato Stream Deck XL enhanced stream controller with 32 customized LCD keys. Looks, you can do it. It looks like the 15 hasn't got the actual new thing, but you can buy a 6 key one for about £80, which is the new style, which is the bulky back, clips off kind of thing, which looks alright because you can just pull it off and use it basically on flat or use it on that thing. But it's very good, to be fair. The way it's just it used is great. The way I find it, like how easy it is to actually do it and add stuff and do stuff with it, it's just fabulous, really. I love as well that you can have your own pictures on the front, so if you don't want to use text, so mine does, even though like as well, like you can have text and everything on it, you can just not have the text and just have the pictures. So like for my Steam account, it's just literally the Steam logo. For my Streamlabs OBS, it's the Streamlabs OBS. So it's easy because you don't have to worry about writing text and knowing what's what. With the Twitter, it's quite obvious it's the Twitter kind of thing, and the programs as well, you can add the programs onto it. So it just makes life a lot easier with all that kind of stuff, really. Wouldn't be without it. Definitely would get, like I said, once a bit soon I might get like the bigger one and stuff like that, spend a bit more money. But again, it's just depending on what I'm deciding to kind of do. This is my first video doing a review on an item, which is a Stream Deck. I will be doing some more reviews on other products that I use. So I use a Logitech webcam, which I will be the C920, which I will be doing a review on that and how I feel that it's helped with me with my progression within the gaming kind of Twitch and also doing videos. I've also got the Blue Yeti Snowball, which I've had pretty much since I started as well. The equipment I seem to have been using doesn't seem to go with the age, so as the time goes on, even though I've had them for a good 2.5 years, they're still usable at a high level, so you haven't got to actually worry about when you pay for something it lasts. I've been quite good on getting the items I've got. I haven't had to replace very regularly, and as well as that, like I said, even these higher end ones, my mouse and my keyboard have been very low end, kind of cheaper products, but have seemed to have lasted me a long time and seem to have worked really well. So, but yeah, no, I appreciate everyone coming to watch the video. Hope it gives you a bit more kind of understanding on what I think about the actual product itself, and maybe it might give you the kind of bit more reassurance of actually getting it and trying it yourself. If you want to like message me, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do, I will add my Twitch account at the bottom. Come and have a watch when I do streaming, see what I can do, and just have a great day, right? Thanks guys for watching, and have a good one.